Hello, Psychic TV people.
Were you the man who was wandering around with the camera before?
Yeah.
Yeah? I have to say, we've never been filmed at a sound check before. Thank you very much. How nice to see you all here in Wrocław. Finally allowed by the church to come.
Yeah. Right.
Ooh. Yes. Somebody told me today that this was the most liberal and friendly place in Poland, so we're glad you're here tonight.
What really is psychic TV? For some it's... yeah.
At this stage, it's a very joyous way of propaganda. And we use the idea of sort of psychedelic rock and roll as a sort of message platform to say it's possible to feel that you're in a safe space, an autonomous environment where you can actually relax and not be afraid and dream beyond what you've been told you could be.
When we search in media some basic information about you, it's quite complicated and difficult because some media define you as a man, the other as a woman, other as an occultist, Satanist, priest of new religion.
It's all true. Well, actually, everything that's not true is Satanist.
Yeah.
Don't believe in Satan.
Of course.
No. I've never used the word Satan in anything we've written, ever.
Yeah.
So that's just a fear technique.
Oh.
You know, to try and terrify people into behaving the way that the authorities would like.
Right.
And that would never be my job, to terrify people. My job is to say to people, be yourself. Try and create a new self with no rules. Don't believe in what your parents said. Don't believe in what your peer group said. Don't believe in what your society said. Don't be afraid of anything. Write your own story.
And how would you try to define yourself nowadays? Is it difficult or is it easy to define yourself?
No, we're not definable yet. We're still evolving. Not male, not female. Preferably not human.
Not human, human.
We would like to move beyond the primitive state of human.
She said, he said, we said, they said, I said, he said, she said, we said, they said, he said, I said, I said, she said, you said, we said, he said, I said, you said, we said, he said.
Human beings are about possibility. And at the moment we're still very prehistoric. We're trapped in almost monkey behavior, you know. In like maybe 40, maybe 100,000 years ago, human beings had this basic behavior, which was for the clan, the group, to survive, they had to attack anything that threatened their food system, threatened their cave, their fire, that anything different, anything other was an enemy of their survival, which is great. The reason we still exist is because of this impulse. However, hundreds of thousands of years have gone by and we're still doing that. We're still going, oh, I don't understand what that is, I must attack it.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're gay, I must attack it. I don't know why they're Muslim or Christian or black or white or male or female or this or that. I must attack it because it's different and I don't understand.
And you know something about it, probably.
Well, yes, but that's my job. That's okay.
Depraved, corrupted, displayed, interrupted, and a world's crawl, and a world's crawl. It's a jigsaw, it's a cold war. What the hell are we fighting for? It's a jigsaw, it's a cold war. What the hell are we fighting for?
Can you say something more about this next book of creation, about this Pompidou? It's
The creation recreated. So if creation is so special, maybe we should reassess the book of Genesis. Let's assume that at this point, bureaucratic religion has mutated the Bible. We know it's been edited. We know it's been changed to be convenient to certain people at certain times. Perhaps we could recreate the book of Genesis based on the Pandragine. Maybe it's not about Adam and Eve being separate. It's about Adam and Eve becoming one. And the serpent is DNA, which means evolution. So we decided to reassess the book of Genesis and the creation myth and see if we could do research in all the different religions and find a common thread that made sense.
And what about this term? It's quite difficult to find some more information. Pandragine.
It's a combination of pan
Right.
and androgyny. So the original meaning of pan is drowning, drowning in, immersed in.
Mm-hmm.
So for us it means immersed in being an androgyne, being the divine hermaphrodite. And interestingly, the original Christian church defined God as male and female.
Right.
And in alchemy, which is a sort of secret tradition of Christianity mixed with mystery religion, it also says that the perfect form is male-female. And the last pope, the Polish pope, said in an encyclical, God must be male and female, because God is everything.
During one of your travels to Nepal, it was such an unlucky event at your home, right?
Or lucky maybe. Yeah, we were in Kathmandu when we heard that we couldn't go home. We were living in a hotel run by Tibetans, and we got this fax and it said, "Trouble at home, ring." So we rang up, they said, "Scotland Yard, we're just at your house and they took all this stuff, 2 tons of your archive, and don't come back." So what the hell could they be looking for, you know? And then we got in touch with our lawyer, and eventually he told us that Scotland Yard had decided that we were the most evil people in Britain and that we were trying to destroy British society, and in his opinion it was not safe for us to go back physically, that they'd said if we went home we might be killed. So that's why we went to America.
From the one side we have Scotland Yard, threats of your person. From the other side we have a Pompidou Center, the next book of creation, Genesis.
Yeah.
Is it difficult for you to find yourself within these two borders?
No, not really. We just do what we do. They don't really scare me. You know, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I go and meet Lady J. So, there she is.